Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we're going to be discussing a highly requested video about a topic I always get asked about a lot: oil for your car. We're going to discuss everything and anything you need to know about oil. It can get a little bit confusing, so we'll answer all the questions you guys might have. We'll discuss how to do an oil change, the benefits from doing an oil change, and oil in particular. Oil is just so confusing in my opinion, and I get so many comments saying like, how do you do this? What do you do? Like, how do you know how to do it? And honestly, I didn't know how to do it, but I learned throughout the ways. I've done so many oil changes, and today we're just gonna share the knowledge and tell you all about it. Also, a huge shout out to Mobil 1. Thank you guys so much for partnering up here with my channel to show my viewers everything they need to know about oil. So let's just dive right into it. If you love your car as much as I love all my cars, then you wanna make sure you take care of it, because we all know if you take care of your car, it will take care of you. I have all of these cars here. Oh, it is bright. I have all of these cars here in my garage, including the AC Cobra, Coyote fastback, and the Z06 Corvette. I need lots of oil, and you might be the same way. So let me tell you how I do oil on my cars. So it's been about 5,000 miles since the last oil change on my Corvette, and it's time to swap it out. I usually do my oil changes about 3,000 to 5,000 miles. Yes, that is over the top, and that is doing the most, but I want to make sure my car is healthy, and it just gives me the insurance that everything is lubricated inside the motor, because this is a high performance car, as well as I want my cars to last a very long time. So 3,000 to 5,000 miles is what I do, but what I would recommend for you is reach out to your car manufacturer or the owner's manual, see what the recommended oil change is for that. But personally, if you want to be like me and if you love your cars, you want to make sure it has clean oil and the best oil all the time. And if you're curious about what the professionals have to say at Mobil 1, they recommend changing your motor oil between every 10 to 20,000 miles, depending on the formula you're using, plus the engine of your vehicle. So make sure you check out the links down below to learn more about your ride. So now you know when to do the oil change. How do you do it, and where do you get started? Let's talk about how to even start with an oil change on your car. First things first, what oil do you equip on your car? This can be a very confusing question to many and really important to the health and performance of your vehicle. Mobil 1 makes it easy for you to know exactly what to put in your car. Make sure to check out the link down in the description to figure out what oil is best for you. There are so many options, but we are going with the best in Mobil 1. So let's check out what I need for my ride. I have a 2015 Chevrolet Z06 with a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 motor. Plugging in all the requirements for Mobil 1, I found that 5W30 is what I need to pour into my motor. There are other options too that I could go with, but this is what is right. It tells me how many quarts I need and which filter to get as well. I now know everything I need to get to do an oil change. I highly recommend to use the link down in the description. Mobil 1 makes it easy for you to choose the oil you need for your car. It's also going to have oil filter. It's going to have other fluids you may need, like your automatic transmission fluid, and so much more. That website is super helpful and goes beyond what you may need. It also works for your convenience as well as pricing. It's raining out. I don't want to go to my local auto parts store and deal with the full store shenanigans, so I ordered it at the convenience of my own home online, waited for it, and now it's finally here. We have the oil exactly what I need. Didn't have to deal with anybody at the store, which I liked a lot better than the in-store experience. So again, I recommend to check out the link down below to get the convenience and the right oil for you. Check it out, we finally got it. Now let's go more into depth with what we are getting using Mobil 1. One of the things that really catches my eye is the triple action formula: performance, protection, cleanliness. This oil is going to get you the best performance out of your motor, lubricating it to its highest efficiency. It will protect the engine 20 times better than the average oil, especially in high temperature. And to top it off, it cleans the engine by removing sludge in one oil change. This triple action is proven to maximize power in your engine and perform those 20,000 miles. Corvette is manufactured by GM, and as you can see towards the bottom, here's the Dexos 1 GM approved Gen 3. So this oil was made specifically for my GM made engine. Mobil 1 is the NASCAR official motor oil. Does that mean my Corvette is now officially a race car? I wouldn't want any other oil besides Mobil 1 to be equipped in my ride. Now let's do an oil change. So there are the do-it-yourself guys and the guys out there that want to leave it up to professionals, and there's no bad side.
I actually do both. I love doing oil changes by myself in my cars, but for this time around, I had my roommate do it at his performance shop in LA called Voodoo Autosport. I was very busy with my Mustang and other projects, so I left it up for the professionals this time. After getting my Corvette back from the shop, I couldn't be more happier knowing I have Mobil 1 synthetic oil in my ride. I hope this helped you understand a little bit more about oil than when you first started watching this video. If you have any other questions, comments, or concerns, by all means reach out to your car manufacturer, auto parts store, owner's manual, or the Mobil 1 website like we just did today for further information.
Now that we just finished the oil, let's get a little cold start, see how she sounds. With the oil change, we now have a happy motor, and we also have the confidence knowing that the performance, the cleanliness, and the efficiency is through the roof, so check that out. Everything went well. It is very, very easy to do an oil change, and if you leave it up to the professionals, that is really good too as well. We have the Dexos 5W30 from Mobil 1 inside the motor, and so far she sounds really good and healthy for the remaining of her life. Guys, and it really is that easy. Those were the most common questions I got here on my channel. I really hope I answered all of those questions. It can be a little bit confusing at first, I'm not gonna lie, especially if you wanna learn cars. I was once in your place. I really wanted to learn everything about cars. I just loved about it, but it was just confusing to me, and it was intimidating, and it was scary. But once when you learn and have the resources and tools that you need in order to maintain your car, in order to understand what you need to optimize the performance of your car, especially for a sports car like a Corvette, you need to take care of it because you never know what can happen driving this car. So we got to know when to do the oil change, how to do the oil change, where to get the oil change, where to get the oil, all the resources here from Mobil 1, and I think that we have everything we need in order to accomplish and tackle your first ever oil change or 100th oil change that you're doing currently. I highly recommend, if you've never done an oil change, try it out. If you get the tools like the jack stands, all the safety precautions, get underneath your car, unplug that oil drain plug, and let her out. See if you could go ahead and do it. If not, have a buddy come over, supervise it, shoot. I wish I could do it there for you too, but you never know until you actually try it. And with all that being said, oil on a scale of difficulty is not that hard to do. Anybody can do it. I was a novice. I knew absolutely zero. But when it comes to learning, I just like to go ahead and jump right into it. So I jumped right into it. It was successful for me. Yes, I did have some hiccups, but I did work them out, and I ended up changing my own oil. So for, again, all those beginners to all those professionals, there's always learning opportunities, and I'm really happy that I was able to do it with my Corvette, and maybe you could do it with your car as well. And that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thank you so much, Mobil 1, for helping my viewers understand a little bit more about their car. If you guys have any comments, by all means, reach out below. I will reach back out as soon as I possibly can. I hope you guys take this information and put it into your own vehicles, your own rides, and now know what you need instead of being so confused and intimidated about your car. All the resources will be down in the description. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you have not yet already. Turn on the little bell notification so you know when my next post will be. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. We're gonna learn more about cars. We're gonna be modifying cars. We're gonna be doing everything about cars. So I will see you guys on the next one. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. Deuces.